Marcellus doesn't know the real reason he's here is because someone he inspired wants to pay tribute to you. Someone you inspired wants to pay tribute to you. Take a look.
Marcellus Brown. You know, I thought he was like one of the coolest people that I had ever met. He treated me like a human being that had the potential to grow. So, you know, I was inspired to be just like him. What Marcellus did to me, he saved my life. I grew up in Chicago on the west side. My most vivid memory is trying to make mud pies and feed them to my sisters because there was no food in the house. And I've gone down the street begging neighbors for food. I just felt like I had to run and hide in shame most of my entire life. I've seen people murdered. I bought a gun. I thought I was going to be a drug dealer.
Well, one day, while visiting a friend at Chicago State University, Fernando had a chance meeting with Marcellus Brown, the school's band director. It was an encounter that would change the course of Fernando's life. Marcellus heard him play the trumpet and offered him a scholarship.
I was just so excited that Marcellus would take the time and show some interest in me that I said, okay, I want to go to college.
But Marcellus didn't just help Fernando with his music.
Marcellus was my first father figure. He inspired me. He showed me how to write. He showed me how to eat at a table, you know, what utensils to use. He knows the right words to touch a person to motivate them to do what they need to do.
After graduation, Fernando moved to Los Angeles and began to make a career for himself as a musician.
I played with some of the artists that I just dreamed about. Played on The Tonight Show, Saturday Night Live. I just had a great time, but my real passion was teaching, and I really wanted to be able to give people what I was given.
Fernando landed a job as a high school band director in troubled South Central Los Angeles.
My first year, I was just a total failure. I wanted to quit every week. What I had to eventually do was become myself and open myself up and tell people where I had come from, and they were shocked. But they understood why I was pushing them so hard.
Soon, Washington Preparatory School was winning band championships one after another after another.
We perform so often now. We played with Ray Charles. They played with Jackson Brown, went to Marcellus, Lionel Hampton. They opened for Al Jarreau.
If it wasn't for him, I don't know what I'd be doing. And he just basically taught us to follow our dreams, no matter what obstacles get in our way.
I want them to become the role models. I created a program called Kids Helping Kids to make my students reach into the community and teach other people around them. We give free music lessons to anyone. Anyone that wants to learn how to play an instrument is welcome to come to my school. Inspiration to me means enabling a person to recognize value in themselves. I have a purpose in life. I would just like to say thank you to Marcellus Brown for giving me an opportunity to reach out and help other people. Thank you for believing in me, giving me a life that I would not have had. Thank you very much.
Marcellus Brown, come on up here. Surprise. Fernando Fulham, come on out here. That's a beautiful thing. It's a beautiful thing.